Hi, everybody, and happy Super Bowl Sunday. I just finished reading all of your instructional leader reflections on the discussion board, and it was so nice to read about these inspirational people in your careers. I hope that you enjoyed the act of reflecting on that instructional leader and were also able to articulate some of the characteristics that you admire and hope to emulate in your own leadership. I would encourage you to take some time and go back. I've finished reading all of them now, and so I've left comments on everyone's. But I've also noticed that some other people have left comments that you might not have seen yet. It took all of us a while to get through that. I'm curious to know how the Google Sites experience has gone for you. So feel free to shoot me an email, call my phone, and leave a voice message for me, however you want to do it. But I will say that your Google Sites look fantastic, and I see that several of you have already set them up for not only this course, but you've included other courses on there as well. Know that this can become kind of a portfolio for you to use as you progress not only through the program, but in your career as well. It's kind of a neat way for you to be able to show off what you've done to your colleagues, to your supervisors, to your professors, anything like that. So the next assignment that's coming up, hopefully you've all finished reading the Culture Code by now. I'm really biased about that book, and I think that because I love it, and I think that you guys will see a lot of what you wrote about your instructional leaders and the environments they created reflected in Coyle's book, The Culture Code. So your next assignment is to think about the Culture Code and those three different sections of the book: build safety, share vulnerability, and establish purpose. And you're going to write a reflection describing the context in which you work or a context in which you've previously worked and how those three things manifested in that context. So how did the leaders build safety? How did they share vulnerability? And how did they establish purpose? Additionally, you're going to include your plans for how you can do all three of those things as a leader. And I want specifics this time. Not that you weren't specific in your first reflection. I want you to start developing a plan for how, as a leader, you can build safety, share vulnerability, and establish purpose in your leadership role. Those are due, sorry, while I flip papers to look at the calendar. Those are going to be due, posted by February 11th, which is a week from Monday. I want you to put it on your Google site. Again, feel free to incorporate video, graphics, anything you want. I want the Google site to reflect you. But there needs to be a written reflection included there as well. So you're going to post it on your Google site, and then you're going to put a link on the discussion board, just like we did for this first reflection. And then after February 11th, you guys are going to start responding to each other's posts on that discussion board. In the meantime, I'm going to be getting some materials together from Malcolm Gladwell's book, The Tipping Point, and posting it in Blackboard under the course content section, because I see that that's coming up soon. Please feel free to let me know if you have questions or concerns. Somebody posted about how helpful it was last semester in Dr. Schlafly's, I have such a hard time with Ashley's last name, in Dr. Schlafly's course, getting together face-to-face. I know many of you live in the Houston area, some of you live out of town, but I am happy to facilitate that at any point. We can get together at the university, we can get together off campus. You guys let me know. I want this course to be useful and beneficial for you. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys online or in other formats if possible. Have a great evening.